I guess that proves it. You're too strong, Ephraim. I always admired... LYON! You know, Ephraim, I always wanted to be you. I wanted to be strong and handsome, with eirika always by my side. That's what I wanted to be. I had nothing. Don't be ridiculous, LYON. Who was it that taught me history? Who covered for me when I stumbled? Didn't you see how I looked up to you? I admired your compassion, your wisdom, your thoughtfulness. Oh, yeah, that seems so long ago. I did keep you out of trouble, didn't I? Thanks for remembering. See? You're thoughtful too. LYON. Wait, don't close your eyes! I'm going to save you. I'll find a way. No, don't. Thanks. Anyway, it was all my fault. Don't look so sad. Come on, Ephraim, smile like you used to. LYON. What? This? Brother, LYON's body, it's... The time has come. My resurrection is at hand. Well done, LYON. The seconds of your flesh and the sum of your efforts. They are all for naught. Guada's disaster cannot be averted. My resurrection is at hand. All this time you imagined yourself in possession of your own free will, but it was I who planted the seed from which your ambitions grew. My deceit made you my puppet, and all in how you danced at the end of my strings. You could never have been saved. It's a shame, isn't it, LYON? And now, I am reborn! Demon King! You're responsible for the misery of seeing LYON, my friend. You're the one! Brother. This power, it's different. I know, this power is greater than everything I've ever faced. But none of that matters. I've learned so much. My lance is stronger than ever. That thing deceived and murdered my friend. No matter what happens, I'm going to destroy it. And we're gonna help. Rachel, it's time to use it. Prepare the sacred stone. We have to use its power on that beast, like in the legends. You must listen with me, Ephraim. The stories are true. The stone does hold the power to stop the Demon King. However, the source of its power is human will, desire for peace within our hearts. In our hearts? Yes, that's right. We need not pray for the sacred stone to aid us now. No, we need only focus ourselves and concentrate on a better future. I understand. Everyone listen to me. This is the final battle. If we defeat this thing, it's over. We face the king of demons, the monster that once ruled Magville. He's more powerful than any one of us is here. But if we have something that beasts will never have, we have community, friendship, love. We have all these virtues of humanity. This is our weapon. This is our strength. Let's finish this. We can't let our guard down. I wonder if we can reenact the legend. Gotta do my best. Here goes. Never stop fighting. Never. So, what's the look have in store for me today? I'll show you what my magic can do. Watch with pride, father. I'll show you who's the strongest. I'm starting to wonder if I really should be here. That's the king of all demons. What a ferocious sight he is. Oh, that's a demon king, isn't it? Yes, I've read all about him. Is everyone ready? We're going to win. Abominable sacred stone. I will not suffer imprisonment again. How? You possess only one. Do not fool yourselves. You cannot fully imprison me. I will grind that wretched rock in your accursed bones to powder. Did we do it? Yes, we did. The Demon King's soul has been bound once more. But Ephraim, it's not over yet. The Demon King's soul rages against its prison. We must return it to the proper place, and quickly. But first, we must defeat the Demon King's soulless body. That thing? Uh-huh. The real battle's just beginning. Our ancestors paid dearly for their victory. A mountain of corpses. It's written the Demon King was surrounded by the dead before he finally fell. We were all prepared to do what must be done. No, I'll do it. I have no intention of seeing anyone else die. There he is, the Demon King. Ears, base ears to the night, maleficent fashion destroys everything it touches. However, it invites destruction to all. Lures all enemies within a range. In a deep slumber. Let's see. It can't kill me, and I have physique staves. Let's do this. Demon King, I'm going to kill you. Well, technically I'm going to kill his body. Its soul's already trapped inside of the last sacred stone. Ooh. Wait. And... Now you're probably wondering, Knightmare is the worst. It does damage and puts everyone to sleep. But that's where latona comes in. Charge! You have hoping to kill this thing. Oddly though, it only has one. Huh. I thought it had more attacks than that. Yeah, the green one, see, that's the status effects one. I think there are enemies that come here as well. I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember. The important thing is to finish this thing off. That was it! Oh, it came back to me now. Oh, crap. That was it. Wait, they didn't attack? This is my chance! I can finish this guy off. Whoa, it actually missed! I give Eirika the finishing blow. Might as well. And get some last minute experience. would be worse if he summoned them and then they attacked in the same turn. Oh, that'd be horrible. I guess they don't. Let's do this. Just getting some estimated XP. Might as well. Oh, this guy sure gives a lot of experience. But yeah, the secret of the Demon King is to not defend all the time. You want to get rid of him as quickly as possible, because this is what he does. He randomly summons reinforcements like this. It sucks, but that's what happens. That's what can happen. So yeah. Okay. Trying to finish him off. Do it, Eirika. Make us proud. Huh. I thought Eirika would get special too. Yeah, guess not. Got ya. And with that is the end of the Demon King. That's it. It's over, isn't it? Yes, Eva has been in prison locked away. The legend and Lord have been mirrored in our actions today. No, we've done far more than legend ever told. We've destroyed Demon King's body. He can never come back. That's right. And we have you all to thank for it. And another thing. In the ancient battle, it took the might of 5 who do what we did. We did not have that extraordinary power to draw upon. No, we didn't. We conquered darkness and restored peace to land, thanks to you. It was because you never gave in. You never stopped fighting. None of you. Not once. Thank you. This means we accomplished our mission. I must relay the good news to King Hayden at once. Yes, I'm sure Father will be most pleased. Brother, this means peace will be restored, doesn't it? Shall I fly back to Freya and let me know? There's no need to rush. I'm sure he knows, after all. You were together and ensured our victory. Of course, Princess. Looks like we're on the outside looking in, eh? Even so, the fighting's over, and that's something to be happy about. Exactly. Well, that took some doing. We finally finished the job. We certainly earned our pay. Please tell me we're going to enjoy it. Let's go home, Chief. Let's see now. Shall we head back to Shahana? I guess we could stop in at the guild and get our next contract, eh? But the Queen's gone. I wonder what Shahana will do now. I'm sure it'll work out. After all, said and done, it's our home. Come on, it's time for Garrett's band to ride. Let's go. Heads. Looks like I should be getting back as well. Homecoming time. It's over, isn't it? The demon that drove Guardia to Manus is dead and gone. I can't believe I was part of this whole thing. The war is over, but so much remains to be done. Our country lost this war, and the road ahead will be long and hard. That's true, and yet, it's a road we must travel. That's the burden the survivors must shoulder. Yes, and we must fulfill the dreams of Emperor Vigard and Prince LYON. Daza, Wennick, we're done here. And a job well done it was, Princess Rachel. It's finally over. So it's about time for me to... Hold it! I gave you no orders to leave. I'm the Princess of Weston, lest you forget. I have many missions yet to fulfill. Come, Dazzlerennet, it's time to go. Right up! Let's move, Rennick. The darkness, it's gone. Yes, that's the end. I guess so. Let's return home, Lady Mir. Our friends with fine will be worried about us. Hey! What? Hey, teacher! Where are you going? Wait up, I'm coming with you. You did well, boss. You're a true warrior, my pride and joy. But you're still the best, father. That's right, my father's the best warrior in all Magville. Although everyone's so happy, but they better not forget that they only won with our help. Right, Nemi? We all worked together. Wasn't it that great, Kong? Hey, don't stop crying, please. Oh, glorious light, were you witness to our victory? The foul demon has been purged from the earth. The ancient demon king wasn't powerful as the scrolls described, and yet in the end we were able to defeat him. After all, there's no one better than us. Your continued safety is all that matters to me, Princess Eirika. General, Princess Eirika. We can finally return to Venice, can't we? Yes, we can go home. All of us, unharmed. I'm exhausted. I like nothing more than to laze about for a while. Alas, we're not going to have the opportunity, are we, Prince Ephraim? No, Regis Venice is going to keep us busy. Keep your strength up. I'm going to need you in the days ahead. We'll be beside you through it all. The war is over. Victory is ours. Now we ride for home. And there we go. With that is the final chapter done. However, now it's time to show you guys the epilogue. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys both of them. And it seems fair. And if it is long enough, I'm going to split into 2 parts and stuff anyway. So, yeah, time to show you the epilogue. Western Court. Ephraim, it is time I must be going. I am still Princess of Weston, after all. There is much to which I must attend. Venice and Weston are far apart, but that distance can be managed somehow. You and I were able to be betrothed. That is... I wonder if I appear too forward. No, how silly of me. Ephraim, I must return to Darkling Woods. With my father gone, much responsibility falls on my shoulders. Yet, I would ask, may I come and visit you from time to time? We are afraid they will do what we can to aid in the restoration of Venice. If you have need of our assistance, you can come to me at any time. And another thing, it wasn't such a bad thing fighting on the same side as you. That's all. The day will come though. One day we will see who is the better. Where are you going, brother? We've endured so much to get home, and now... I'm sorry, Eirika. I must journey to Guardo. I just received word from Seth. In the south, within the Empire, there has been an enormous landslide. A landslide? Yes. Word is it was so great that whole cities were destroyed. They say the damage is so severe, the Empire itself is in danger. That's why I must go to Guardo. People are saying this is Guardo's divine punishment. But these are the same citizens LYON wanted nothing more than to protect. I can't ignore their plight. Yes, of course not. I will ride with you. No, you must remain in Venice. Our country is recovering, but we cannot rest easy. Someone must stay to protect the realm. Ephraim, I understand. I will take your place until you return. I will wait for you in Venice forever. I can always depend on you, Eirika. LYON, I will be king. The type of king who often spoke of, strong and kind in measure, an ideal king. The people of Venice and Grado are under my protection, and I won't fail them. Watch and see. And with that, there's the end of Fire Emblem and the Sacred Stones. Good game. Here's just some images of what's happening. Pretty good game, I'd say. But I have to say one thing, it can be one of the easiest Fire Emblem games because you can easily grind and stuff. So I recommend this is one of the Fire Emblem games that, if you haven't played Fire Emblem before, Sacred Stones is a good one to start off with, along obviously with Awakening. So yeah, make sure you actually bring the divine weapons for the final battle, otherwise just you're gonna have a lot of problems. But yeah, I made that look easy. It's only hard if you are too defensive. Don't be afraid to go up there and attack. Hell, I didn't even use that wad, the divine wad I had there. Hell, I didn't even use Fortify. That's how prepared I was. But yeah, it can get pretty tough. The trick though is to defeat him as quickly as possible. Don't take your time. If you do, you're dead. But also, when you do certain support conversations and get an A on them, well, you actually get other conversation as well. Some people might even get married and all that. It kind of changes depending, you know. But yeah, it's a great game. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Now I won't trade it for the world. It's truly a fantastic Fire Emblem game, which I think everyone should at least try it once. Since I'm playing this one in the eShop right now. Oh, are you? My name is LYON. That's me, the son of the Emperor. You're Prince Ephraim and Princess Eirika from Venice, aren't you? I heard you were coming, and I've been waiting here all day. I've always wanted. I don't have any friends my own age. So, Prince Ephraim, Princess Eirika, what do you say? From now on, let's be friends. Oh, this is the turn count. Some of them are pretty long. Yep, that one's a long one. It's a trap. Oh, and here we are. Seth returned to Venice with Ephraim and his fellow knights. His dedicated service made him the most trusted of the new king and princess's guardsmen, as well as the most famous of knights in all of Venice. He continued to serve Venice with the same devotion that he had during the War of the Stones. His generous nature and easy smile made him a favorite among the people. Friends are faithful. Silent Gideon. Gideon returned to his home of Fradia, where he continued to serve the crown as a faithful knight. His imposing countenance was said to strike fear in the hearts of even the most arrogant and brash of Fradia's new recruits. Mulder, wise counselor. After the War of the Stones, Mulder continued to serve the royal family of Freya. His wisdom served to guide King Inns as he had served King Hayden before him. Mercer, dutiful rider. She remained in active duty as an airborne knight in Freya's army. Her beauty and determination became the standard to which her fellow knights aspired. Garcia, the warrior born, was his father's son. Father and son returned to Ida, where they toiled together to rebuild their village. Watt grew to become a greater warrior than even his father. When he himself had a son, that child continued his family's legacy. Calm and good-natured thief, Nemi the tearful archer. Childhood friends became lovers first, then husband and wife. Worried for Nemi's well-being, Calm gave up his adventurous ways. Nemi passed on her grandfather's skill in archery to her own son and daughter. Yeah, it's because they have an A rank, so yeah. That's why this is different. Arthur and Luke were married upon their return. Arthur handled the housework, but otherwise their lives were unchanged. When they had a son, Luke's interest shifted from studying Arthur to studying her son's baffling habits. Joshua the Tempest King. Joshua returned Johanna and ruled over it as a king. His skill as a leader had grown great, and Johanna flourished as never before. He never outgrew his love of travel and games of chance. Natasha, sacred leader. Once the war was over, Natasha returned to Guado to help rebuild the empire. She dedicated herself to easing the grief of those families that lost soldiers during the war. For the wild knight. Upon Ford's return to Venice, his secret hobby of painting was discovered. He was commissioned as a court artist. His work grew popular, and his days became so busy that he often regretted his career change. Kyle, ardent knight, his service of the royal family of Venice continued without change. He became a battalion commander and gained much trust and responsibility for training new recruits. Tana, the winged princess. Tana lived happily in the prosperity post-war Freya. She flew to Venice often to visit her dear friend Eirika. In's king and strategician. As time went on, he succeeded his father, Hayden, as king of Freya. His resourcefulness and tactical prowess helped him build a court of loyal vassals that served to lead the country to greater prosperity. Graceful Serene. Serene continued as commander of Freya's Pegasus Knights. Her grace and beauty in flight were the subject of many songs and paintings, and her popularity soared. Amelia rose of the war. Following the war, she returned to Guado to assist in her country's reconstruction. She surrounded herself with new friends and used the strength she found on the battlefield to live her life in happiness. Dorso, Obsidian General. Following the war, Dorso returned to Guado, where he was instrumental in its rebuilding. He spent his remaining years watching over Guado and sharing his wisdom with other nations, as he as an expert combat instructor. Noel, Watcher of Darkness. Noel returned to Guado, where he dedicated himself to rebuilding it and fulfilling LYON's vision. When the country was restored to its former glory, he disappeared without a trace, never to be seen again. Cormac, aloof huntsman. Cormac returned to Guardia to assist in the reconstruction of his country. Shortly after, he left to wander on his own. When he reappeared, he rejoined the army, not as a knight, but as a common soldier. Eirika, Queen of Light. She succeeded her uncle as ruler of the Western theocracy. Several years after the war ended, she never lost her unique perspective on life. She spent much of her war visiting the neighboring countries. Daza of the Steady Axe. As Rachel rose became queen, he remained by her side, watching her Rachel grow to become the queen she was destined to be. Was Daza's greatest joy in life. Rennick, rich merchant. Rachel's son went back to Wiston, and he was forced to return. He was never able to escape his services to the self-centered princess. And really, he didn't try very hard. Garrick the Desert Tiger. Garrick continued as a mercenary. Over the years, his reputation grew so great that he had more job offers than he could handle. One day, without warning, he left, never to return. Teffi, beloved dancer. She danced from city to city. An entire continent became her stage. Her fame grew and grew, and large crowds gathered wherever she performed. Erin enthusiastic student. Erin continued his studies, modelling his life after the teachings of Saleh. Eventually, his education branched off into different paths. His insatiable curiosity led him on a trip to explore the world. Larissa the Crimson Flash. Marissa became battalion leader of an elite mercenary force. Many men sought to challenge her to a duel, and none of them stood up to her blade. That's not surprising. Salah the Well of Wisdom. Oh, damn it. Salah returned to Karaplin, where he remained a faithful servant of the Manichees. His days were not spent in isolation though. Many of his friends he met during the War of the Stones came to visit his village. Myth, the Great Dragon. After bidding her farewell to Ephraim, she returned to Darkling Woods. She lived a long and full life, served by the people of Karaplin, and comforted by the memories of her dear friends. Comforted by the memories of her dear friends. Ephraim, Restoration King, Eirika, Restoration Princess. Many days away, Eirika and Ephraim, as they struggled to rebuild Rennes. The work gave new hope to those ravaged by the war, and with Eirika's constant help, Ephraim grew to be a trusted and honourable king. Finn. With that we are done, because now we have extras, which I'm going to be talking about next time. Yep, it's over yet guys. I may have done the main game, but now it's time for the post game, which will be accessed in extras. I'm also going to show you some other bonuses as well, like what other stuff we unlock. But with that, this is Mastery 347, Games of Titan Arbitrary the Platformer. Stay classy.